One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it back. So TCU's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Makes his man miss. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Arizona State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now on first down from the 40. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Valentine. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. He's got the tight end. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking for a man, it's Maddox. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Riley.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. Past the 10.
with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They go to the draw. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got a man, it's Valentine. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bates. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Oh, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils are on the move.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there, because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Maddox. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Valentine. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. The Sun Devils are in the hurry up. The defense calls a timeout to put together his strategy.
TCU.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. And they'll knock him down. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Brown has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
To the air, it's Maddox. Takes the easy one to the back. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Valentine. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Valentine. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Payne. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's small. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. Takes the easy completion. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. He might want another play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And last week was great for this young man. But man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
To the air, it's Maddox. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. He wants it all. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, son.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Maddox. Under fire. Nowhere close on that. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. No close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bates. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Pressure coming. He's sacked, and this defense comes up with a play to push them back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense... Who's bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Yeah, it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Breaks into the open. No, he got loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Hit hard as he released the ball. First down pass, and it never had a chance.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Got a man. It's Johnson. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Arizona State! A great catch and run for 6. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. From the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got a little space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Maddox. Quarterback feeling that pressure. Down at the 42. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing. How many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive? We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The Sun Devils are threatening on first and goal. They'll leave it with him. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Palmer. Oh, better look out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Baker. Jumped on top of the pile.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Moving away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quick completion to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So close to cashing it in for this offense. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got his man on the right. Touchdown! Arizona State! And the stomping has commenced. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That's caught. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth